Today we're tying a micro jig hothead black woolly bugger, and for this I'm using a 1/124 ounce micro jig from Wholesale Fly Company and a size 12 hook. I'm going to start by attaching some black thread behind the jig head. I'm going to take that back in line with about the barb of the hook. For the tail, we're using Fish Hunter marabou, and any strong black marabou will work for this, but I do like the Fish Hunter. It's really high quality marabou. I'm going to kind of smooth out all our tips and find our tie-in point here. I like to tie it just the length of the tail will be slightly longer than the length of the hook, the length of the body. So there's our tie-in point. Take a couple wraps. Now I'm going to trim this marabou so that the butt sections of this marabou will fall in line right behind this jig head. And now I can just capture all that and create a thread body that is nice and even. Okay, I'm going to add a little flash to the tail. I'm going to use Crystal Flash, and this is Peacock Pearl. I'm going to double up a strand of the flash and tie it in on this side so it's just about the length of that marabou, just in line with the tips. I'm going to pull the other end over, double it over, and secure that. I'll trim that so it's even. Now I'm going to add a copper wire rib, and this will be for counter wrapping our hackle. Tie that in. Alright, I'm going to hackle this fly with a feather from our whiting bugger pack. You can get a lot of flies out of one of these packs. Select a feather that's about the right size, and just trim the stem there. And I'm going to leave just some of these little fibers on the end, and that helps us, to capture that stem with our thread. Alright, now I'm going to palmer that hackle a couple times around behind that head there, and just take it back toward the tail. Using our ribbing wire to secure that hackle in place. I usually like to make just a couple wraps there just to make sure that's not going anywhere. And once that's in place, we're going to take our wire up through the hackle. Try not to capture too many fibers as we do. Just kind of work it back and forth there. And this will really help the fly's durability. Okay. Once we've trimmed the wire, just going to make a couple more turns there, whip finish. And there you have it. There is a micro jig black hothead woolly bugger. Catch you next time.